one we talked about. That's a major collision at second base, would you say?
Big guy versus little guy.
It's twice as much as them.
Oh, these guys have so much fun.
Pitch. That's line to right. That's going to be up the alley. Over cutting it off is the center fielder. Now Beltre is going for two, and he's in with a headlong dive.
That would have been a play. He tried to field that ball, but then Adrian would have had to go back.
This is where the social distancing part gets a little funky.
Look at Riz.
Give him some hand sanitizer. I love it.
So Ozzie, with all of that age experience over Ronald Acuna Jr., has just hit a home run. It's time to get excited about this team. If you haven't been already, there is so much good happening.
3-1. Albert chops this one toward the hole, and that's a base hit. Cole's going to be ready for Rattle. We are going to be tied up at 4. RBI sink. 18 RBI now on the season. This time it gets through that hole.
He thinks Adrian Gonzalez, gasping for air, scored from second base. And then, of course, it winds up with a big hug. And then more fun, they're now playing Puig bobblehead. Roy Campanella said you got to have a lot of little boys.
Artist Stephen Holland.
Slide, and it wasn't very pretty at all. Bogarts tags him out and giving him all kinds of grief. Who taught you how to slide like that?
Yeah, where did you learn that? And he said, okay, I've had enough of that. Go out into your position and play. And he's like still ribbing him. And Melky says, all right, I've had enough of you. Now get back to shortstop now.
Started laughing like crazy out there. Oh, who's this guy? Watch, here comes.
Right, this is what happened in the celebration. Look at Erod push the glove accidentally right into his eye. And Koji had to leave the dugout and go get some treatment out. And the first guy he wants to find just beats him up.
Got a little left jab.
26 and 19, and you're in first place. You can have a little fun on the dugout.
Starter, keep it close, and then the bullpen comes in, and the offense strikes late in the game. Vladdy mimicking what Romano does on the mound.
Don't get too tight out there, Vladdy. 1-1.
15-time All-Star and a wonderful human. Here's an out at second. That's the only one the AL can get. Gets up, spikes high, and pretends to go at the body of Jose Altuve.
3-0. Cabrera being very neighborly for his former teammate, picked up his mask. Mickey was also pointing, sending him in the wrong direction. Nice friend.
A lot of times early in the game, that area right there is a little bit wet. They just watered down the infield. Work, Hanley went over and took care of that work, and Coco gets a kick out of it.
Well, he shut it down. He wanted to, and then called it off. And Molina safe. A stolen base. Yeah. They're having some.
Popped up. Nunez makes the play. And Cano stands there with his arms crossed and says, wait, this is what's he doing? Stay on your side.
Yeah. Ozzie throwing a flag on him. Yeah. Ozzie's like, dude, you're joking.
Is on the way. Slowly hit to third. Beltre. he's gonna tag Callasbo. That's the only play.
This is even worse.
This is classic right here.
And ground ball behind the bag at third, but it's foul. Beltre throw it to Gary Pettis.
Other times just random chance. Ramirez in the air right field. Garcia. No, Robert. What? What? Whoa. I mean, we told you he'd play straight away right.
And that's what Leary is saying. He goes, look, you got all that area out.
Throw to Lindor was.
It was just awkward. Yeah. Here it is.
You know, that's child's play there.
Well, here's some child's play for you. Get away.
Two in that fifth inning.
Look at trying to have a little fun. Look at him. He said, I'm pretending I tagged you.
Horseplay at first base as Johnson tries to take his lead. Ex-teammate a couple of times. Freddie Freeman's got a hold of him.
Trying to keep him close. One thing about Adrian Beltre, I think he enjoyed
batter. That doesn't happen too often. On to second, they get one. That's all they'll get. The sliding Beltre is forced out. Rios at first now with one away.
Boo and Cabrera because
fans couldn't see the smiles. Right. They saw the push.
Freddie's pretty good, right?
Oh, yeah. He is very, very good. Here's what Altuve was doing. He was monkeying with Cabrera. Got him back.
For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction.
Now, down there at third.
Even though Martinez didn't get a hit on that, he did what was expected. What he needed to do was get that runner to third base with less than 2 outs. So his job in that situation was to pull the ball, and he was able to get it.
Missed the sign.
Lindor and Baez, who played against each other in high school, were messing around out at second base a moment ago.
After the first hit, Albert Pujols tried to pick him off first base. He smacked him in the head. Back fly. Grounded out in the third. Reached on a fielder's choice in the
wall. Puig on his way to second. Going to be a play, and he is out. Baez tagged him as Puig tried to avoid it. What a throw from short.
Leading it off. And a bunt bid. Garcia off the mound to field and throw. And it's time to get Ortiz. Shift was on, and David Ozzie was all over him.
Now look, that's ridiculous timing. Come on, stop it. No, don't be doing that. Pick and roll, Eloy Jimenez.
He looks at him going, wait, stands there going, you did that again. Why do you do that?
Flipped there and he lost his balance, but I tell you, it is amazing. It's like watching one of those superstars in high school. Here we go with the little pause. A little too long of a pause.
Now that was not the right time to call timeout. He was in the middle of his delivery, and the
Cole to work here in the 8th inning. The first pitch to Ridgick is Powell popped up. Beltre. We haven't seen them have a chance to play that game lately. It's nice to see him back in mid-season form with the
Tonight alone than you did in the entire series against Atlanta. How much do you feel like you took advantage of those opportunities at the plate?
In the first inning, he chases back Valbuena.
Little cat and mouse game going on here with Hanley. Hanley waiting to put the tag back on him.
Felix does here 0-2.
Oh, made him look bad, too. Not only did he strike him out, he's
busting
a gut. He is busting a gut. Oh, my goodness.
Look at this swing.
Oh, he knows it right there.
That's a great
one. Chop toward Teixeira. He's going to get the force at second. That's all they'll get. As Lowry reaches first.
Sometimes I watch Gomez and I wonder if his spikes actually work.
some experience. They have a history, both being in the NL Central, Cueto with Cincinnati, Gomez with Milwaukee the last few years, and that's just friendly banter right there.
Oh, come back. Flips the ball to Beltray. That'll do it. At least Beltray didn't throw it back at him.
Wouldn't have been surprised.
And makes a real nice grab before that ball hits the ground. And Michael Brantley looks at Torrey Hunter, and Torrey Hunter says, well, sorry, I've got to do my job. And Michael Brantley gave Torrey one of those looks like don't hit anything to left field.
Gomez, 3-run home run. Slowly hit up the middle. The second, they get one back to first in time for the double play. Handily turned. Jason Kipnis backing away from Odor. Beltray charging, and the ball bounces crazily by him. It's going to be an in.
Watching it in slow motion.